Welcome to episode 25 of Celtic Sagas and Law. I'm your host, Martin Vaughan Watkin. In this episode, I'd like to do a few stories, dragon stories, of a very unique Celtic dragon that are found in North Wales mythology. Now, this dragon is called a Gibwer, and it is if you think of the Chinese dragon, it's more that classic dragon shape, the sort of serpentine body with wings, other than the more classic sort of Welsh the dragon found in the Welsh flag. Now, a Gibwer is a old Welsh word for viper. And it's said that a viper can, if it suckles on the breast of a woman that is breastfeeding, it will become a Gibwer, a dragon serpent. More like a wyvern from world mythology. Now, there's one story about Sion Bwyra, which translates basically, he was known also as Sir John of the Thumbs. He was called this because he had two thumbs on each hand. And one day he rode into a town in Clwyd in North Wales, one of the old counties. And the townspeople there told him about a dragon that lived up in the mountain and used to eat people and livestock. And they said since he had two thumbs on each hand, he must have magical powers and therefore be able to defeat the dragon. So a crowd gathered around him, the baying mob as you would see in like the Frankenstein type films, and he decided his fate would probably be better facing the dragon than it would the baying mob. So he rode forth in his armour and lance in the classic St. George or knight in shining armour type pose, and he rode out to see the dragon. He got to the dragon's cave and called out to the Gibwer, "Dewch mas, draig, he come out, you evil dragons." The dragon came out and roared and was breathing fire and doing dragony type things. And the dragon gazed upon Sion and saw him with the two thumbs on each hand and was curious. And with this moment of relaxed guard, Sir Sion rode forward and pierced the dragon's heart and then cut its head off and shouted "Dimbuch, Dimbuch," which is now locally known as "No More Dragon." It is sort of a phrase to mean all is good in a local slang dialect. Another story is a Dinas Emrys entered a castle of a chieftain and said to the king that his son would die of the venomous bite of a Gibwer if he was not to leave the area. And the area was the Isle of Anglesey on Ynys Môn, which is a very magical place and is renowned mainly with the Druids. So the young prince left the island and a army was raised and they tracked down the Gibwer and slayed it. And then the prince was summoned back from the mainland to come and live out the rest of his days. But the prince was restless and not happy, and he wished to see the Gibwer for himself. So he had the king's men dig up the Gibwer and he walked up to it and he looked down in disgust. He spat and cursed it and kicked it. But he kicked it in its fang and the fang pierced his boot and the poison coursed through his body and he died within the hour. Now there is another story that is of a Gibwer that lived in North Wales near Penmanwch, and a young prince decided that he would take his chances and raise his stats as the great hero by slaying this dragon. So he went to see a Dinas Emrys to see his fate, and the Dinas Emrys told him he will die 3 deaths. He said, "Oh, don't be so stupid." He said, "Yes." He said, "Oh, okay, what will happen?" "Then you will die of the bite of a Gibwer. You will then break your neck and then you will drown." With this, he dismissed the Dinas Emrys as a foolish naysayer and rode out to meet the dragon. He fought with the dragon and it bit him. As the venom coursed through his body, he stumbled and fell back down an embankment, breaking his neck and finally ending up in a river where he drowned. So I hope you enjoyed these stories. Don't worry, there hasn't been a sighting of a Gibwer in North Wales in some time, and it's a very beautiful place if you have not visited. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope to catch you in episode 26. Thanks for listening.